Welcome back to OtakuDaiKun. We are hopefully going to finish the Death Jail Summer Escape of Fate Grand Order, with a bunch of challenges to make sure we get our hands on a wonderful Ishtar. We be digging some more last we saw. None of y'all be assassins. Actually, that's not true. You are an assassin. And I want to see it. Show me. The maid altar you have hurts my soul. Why did you not get maid altar in the gacha? I'm sorry. It did cost me an arm and a leg, if that helps. Not money-wise, but I saved up a shit ton. The sweet taste of fresh air. Truly, there is nothing better than the sun. Agreed. Only in midsummer can I go around with a popsicle in my mouth at all times, without getting strange looks. I'm giving you looks. They may not be strange looks, but they're looks. So wide, so cool, so happy. Sheesh. At last, I can finally let off all the steam I want. Excuse me, but I believe you have been letting off plenty of steam all this time, especially when your oversized body was pressed right up against me in the dreadfully tight confines of our tunnel. Indeed, my suit is looking crisper than ever thanks to your unwitting steam pressing. Thank you. There truly is nothing like the wide open sky. My heart feels born anew. People truly are meant to live their lives pure and righteous, under the warm light of the sun. Now, at last, I can continue my mission to protect public decency. No violation will be overlooked. Now that she's all dirty, sweaty, and wild-looking, I feel like she's committing a few violations herself. Oh well, it's not like there's anything new. Or that's anything new. You said it. Anyway, now that we've avoided being buried alive, let's thank the Buddha for his protection. And then we need to find our ride. We made it back to the surface, but I'm kind of disappointed that we didn't find a single subterranean world, even after all that digging. Now that I say that, it does feel like I went to one recently. I wonder why that is. I can't speak to that, but perhaps it would be better if you just don't think about it too much right now, really. We don't want her to remember her introduction to early treatment and get stressed out again after all. Nothing's more rock and roll than getting buried alive at the very last moment. Why me? Is it because I don't get to enjoy the Buddha's protection? He shouldn't discriminate against demon kings like that. Now let's see, my partner is... Oh no. Still buried. I'm sorry! I was hoping you'd at least manage to stay alive up until you could... What's a caliber Okita for me? But I guess it wasn't meant to be. Oh well, we're not too far from the goal now, so I can probably make it on my own. Rest in peace, partner. Excalibur! I did get my maid altar. Whew, that was close. I almost ended up buried alive. What is it, Demon King of the Sixth Heaven? You're shaking like you just face-tanked a sacred sword beam. Did you bang your pinky performing one of your un-Buddha-protected Demon King moves? How very rock and roll of you. I feel like I've been reborn. Once a god of the underworld, now a god of the heavens. Well, technically, I guess I'm already both. The sunlight warming up my frozen body, the air filling up my lungs with much-needed oxygen. Now that I've finally made it out of there, I hope the sheer relief doesn't kill me. She's so one-dimensional. Senpai, look, everyone's here. Congrats on the prison break. Oh, if it isn't Sarah, are you here to welcome me back? I appreciate your consideration. All of us racers have successfully broken out. I could tell where everyone was thanks to all the other me's, so I wasn't especially put out myself. At any rate, you all made it back to the surface. Don't worry, I'm still keeping track of everyone's time. Now there's nothing left to get in your way. All you have to do is retrieve your vehicles from the warehouse and get back to the... Did you really think you could get away with this? Aw, crap, it's Maeve. Tsk. How did you find out? Don't sell my popularity short. Queen Maeve isn't only beloved, damn it. Queen Maeve isn't only beloved by every one of Connacht's citizens, you know. Everything down to the ants and microorganisms love me. An anonymous informant told me that what you were up to. Can't say who it was because, you know, anonymous. But they did great nonetheless. Except we know who that is. I'll have to blow them a kiss on the next episode of Maeve Today as a reward. It'll make Connacht's men even weaker in the knees than usual. This is really bad. Not only are there lots of Celtic warriors here, but she brought her along too. I don't like how this is going. I'd better make sure I'm ready for anything. Well, this is a shame, yes? Those prisoners were my most promising trainees. I was hoping to give them a Lucha Libre graduation test outside the barrier, where they could really cut loose. This messes up everything, yes. Who told the Queen about this anyway? What are you muttering about, Vice Warden? If you need to warm up, then hurry and warm up. I'm going to get my warm-up out of the way right now. Nice. Thank you! Your Highness, thank you! I'm prepared to lay down my life for you. You rock, Maeve! So this way, she gets to warm up and inspire her warriors at the same time, huh? She's really thought this through. Come to think of it, Monkey and the others used to love it when I threw my sandals at them. Forget it. Too creepy. By the way, I almost forgot to ask you all something pretty important. Hello! I take it you're all familiar with the dangerous cheese incident that took place during one of my recent bits of precious shower time. No! Sorry. It may have been a foolish, outmoded plan doomed to failure, but it still gave me goosebumps, if only for a moment. That was a whole other sort of unforgivable crime. Was that you? A swimsuit passion lip? I don't know. I feel like they're not nearly as important as giving swimsuits to the other characters. I have no recollection of that whatsoever. A bald-faced lie. Just what I'd expect from my master. Don't you give me that. Who else could it have been? Looks like the jig is up. Or so you think. Try this single-shot cheese derringer I made with leftover materials on for size. Your fate was sealed the moment I overlaid Celebratory on top of the material. Now you'll never get a chance to turn into a saber in the future. This prison arc ends now. Eat cheese, bitch! That's funny. Damn, she just deflected my holdout cheese blaster. I guess I should have known that wouldn't work. With such incredible strength, maybe she really will end up becoming a swimsuit saber next year. I knew it. I never planned on letting you go, of course, but now I have more reason not to than ever. How dare you attempt to assassinate your queen? Only the most black-hearted of villains would try such a thing. I thought some time in prison might reform you, but I was obviously mistaken. So now I'm officially altering your sentence. No need for a trial or any sort of formalities. I'm not going to bother bringing you back to prison. Instead, I'm just going to execute you here and now. Then use your bones to fertilize Connacht's land. It's a rare honor. I hope you appreciate it. Don't give me that honor crap, you insolent fool. We only tried to assassinate you because we had no other choice. If you hadn't unjustly thrown us in your prison to begin with, we would have gladly left you alone. Indeed. What did we ever do to you? All I've ever done is to strive to uphold public decency this summer. Yeah, no fair. The race was nice and cool. The prison was hot and cramped. Are you kidding me? Talk about being audacious in your guilt. In case you've forgotten, this is my land. I can rule it however I see fit. I was all set to turn it into the greatest conquering nation ever, and stamp out every cheeky little brat out there once and for all. And then you lot showed up and covered my Connacht in those things. As if that wasn't bad enough, next you went and drove your weird vehicles all over the place. The only rides Connacht needs are my chariot and my men. Exactly what things are you talking about? As if you didn't know. I'm talking about those planet textures from who knows where, the ones that already have their own names. You cowardly criminal cretins. That's the last straw. Vice Warden, Celtic warriors, get them! I could have sworn an attack I've seen somewhere before just came flying out of nowhere. At any rate, Queen Maeve has assumed a combat stance. No one's becoming Connacht fertilizer on my watch. We are no longer stuck behind our cramped prison bars. Now we are free to fight without restraint. Awaiting your orders, Master. This time, my fellow queen, I shall be the one to invite you to a closed-off domain. Mine is boundless, yet completely closed off, a place where you will lose your freedom. And I maintain control, a prison far removed from the minutiae of daily life, where not a single one of its captives yearns to escape. So says you, locking all your people in to listen to your singing. You shall gaze upon the vast disparity in our tastes in despair. Though they may both be enclosed spaces, my theater is a joyous place filled with color and emotion. Yeah, they planned that in advance, the whole saber thing. Let's see here. Nice. Good job, Ben. Okay, we got both of them to deal with. Neither of us has an NP yet, but you have defense. Oh, but it's only for yourself. Whatever, we'll put that on. Well, since you have a noble phantasm, Maeve, I'm going for you first. I feel like that's fair enough. As long as you don't disrespect the pharaohs, I think you're fine going to a Nito Kreese party. Dude, did you just break Saber's neck? Stop it. Who said you could do that? Who said you could do? No. You do not do that. Yeah, I know she don't have an NB gauge. That's why I'm going for Maeve first. Well, yeah, Hero Next goes after Sabers. Wow, this is a waste. Oh well. This isn't too hard of a fight by any means. Shoot him down! Yes. I haven't had, like, a new servant in a while, so I saved up all the monies. Oh, interesting. She used it on her, okay. Yes, attack her, attack her, yes. Attack. Oh. Well. Oh, Maeve isn't letting us. Oh no. Oh no. She did that. Oh, what a bitch. Oh shit. Oh shit. Do I have anybody else who... Yes, I do. I certainly do. Mashu to the rescue! Mashu is ready for you to fuck her. Ooh, hi Chihuahua. Mashu, you really took one for the team right there. It'll make a lot of profits on Dojinshi on the side. Oh, nice. She's flooding it. Oh, it's just like her legend. Oh, she isn't it. You guys out of here. Do not underestimate Nito Kreese. Oh, yeah. Give me all that ramen! Well, thank you. I appreciate it. And hello, Red Velvet VA. Let us see the cutscene. Ah, what is your problem anyway? Connacht is my land. I mean, okay, I know I'm being kind of selfish as a ruler, but what's wrong with that? I'm a queen. This isn't right. It's not fair. When am I finally going to meet a tall, dark, and handsome hero? I feel like you fucked enough in your lifetime, honestly. Mucho, mucho. But I suppose now is not the time for congratulations. I guess it's time to say goodbye. To my merry lucha libre time, yes? It wouldn't be right for a prison guard to detain ex-convicts, no. Plus, I'm supposed to disappear. That was part of the agreement. Okay, you pass. Your Gugalanna-style graduation exam is officially over, yes? Excellent work, Sarah. The toughest enemy just left all on her own. Great job, everyone. I think it's safe to say that the evil here is just about all but done for now. Now let's get back to the race. Soon, all your hard work will finally pay off. That's true. It's a shame we ended up having to fight Maeve, but it's wonderful. But it's wonderful everyone freed. It's wonderful that everyone's free. Don't be spoiling me. Don't be spoiling me, Max. However, it also seems that Maeve wasn't the core of the singularity after all. Hey everyone, miss me? Mashu is right. The singularity signal is still there. It's probably the kind that's tied to the ground itself. With Maeve gone, we shouldn't have too much trouble pinpointing the core's location if we investigate. That would just be a waste of time. Once we finish the Ishtar Cup, the core will just disappear. Trust me, keeping the race going is the fastest way to get this over with. That is why we held this race to begin with. Exactly. So come on, hurry up. And get your vehicles from the warehouse already. Those are more important than anything. Don't worry, you all have time to retune them. So just take it slow and steady. Oh, and at this point, there will be no making new vehicles, so make sure to stick with your original ones. Well, of course, I would never replace Kyogoku with another steed after all his hard work. Same here, whether we win or not, gotta have a proper end to my journey with Bylong. But of course, that doesn't mean I'm still not gunning for the #1 spot. I'll be checking these myself as well, but once you get your vehicle back, make sure it still has the ritual part I gave you before the race began. If you don't... Oh, I didn't say mass, I said max. If you don't, you'll be disqualified on the spot, no questions asked. You certainly do care about those parts a lot. Oh well, I suppose they must be needed to complete the ritual to make this singularity disappear. You got it. Now hurry up and get ready already. Your long prison stint is finally over, and the spectators are waiting anxiously for you to start racing again. Whew, looks like I managed to fool them. I just wish I hadn't gotten so carried away with my performance that they ended up punching through my own spirit core. Oh well, at least that ought to trick the spectators too. It may not have been a flashy role, but it was a fulfilling one. Besides, people like me aren't supposed to stand out anyway. Well, you're free to take it from here, lady. Next time I hope you and I will get a chance to face off. Boudica pretty much already is in a swimsuit, but she does have a different one that was in a craft essence. The prison is falling apart. I see, this was all your doing, wasn't it? Oh, you mean getting rid of the prison by getting rid of Maeve? Yep, that was me. Those people only wanted to escape. I wanted to tear this entire prison down. And since there was no one around to point our differences, to point out our different aims, I just kept my mouth shut and did what I had to make sure things turned out this way. I don't take issue with the idea of building a powerful prison, using a foreign goddess as a cornerstone. But they really should have chosen their sacrifice more carefully. Don't you agree? If you want to build a prison, you need to use a goddess of justice as its central pillar. Using a goddess of revenge will just twist the whole sense of morality in the place. Are you mocking me? Are you mocking me? I am Cornholio. It is not as if I had a choice in the matter. Right from the start, I was summoned here to be a sacrifice. Wait, stop! What are you doing? What are you up to? I apologize for resorting to such crude methods. I didn't mean to damage your precious scales. But now the pillar supporting this prison is free. You may not exactly be able to walk out the front door. But knowing you, I'm certain you can still find a way to escape this place. After all, you've always been good at burrowing through the ground. Are you expecting me to thank you? I don't even know who you are. Why are you... Beats me. Honestly, I'm not sure myself why I wanted to help you. But I do know that every fiber of my being is telling me this. I never again want to see a goddess consumed by her need for revenge disappear without ever having known freedom. Not even a composite deity. Now it looks like this place is collapsing as well, so I'll be taking my leave. Neither of us has a master, so we won't be able to maintain our bodies here for very long. So I figure, why not enjoy this world while we still can? I've never fucked a snake before. So that's who you are. We're never gonna bang, okay? What you doing, Ari-chan?
Nothing.
Yes. Quid pro quo, Gorgon. Damn it, they just keep coming. One, please. One, please. I do love seeing human faces contorted in pain. Now give me one of those. And one of those. Oh. One of those, too. Here, you'll take your payment in small denomination QP and like it. Feel free to count it, and make sure it all adds up if you like. I know your fighting spirit will never let you do otherwise. Go ahead and count them one by one. But don't you dare stop cooking in the meantime. Now, I think I'll take a shish kebab next. We'll find out. They haven't given us that spoiler review yet. Or reveal, rather. Wait, hold up. They're almost at the finish line? So this event's gonna be over soon. Isn't it strange that I've really been doing nothing but standing here this entire time? I mean, I'm more than just an ungodly sexy swimsuit model, you know. The way I saw it, the higher-ups for this event were supposed to notice the pop star power I couldn't keep covered up. 'Cause it's just way too strong. Then they were supposed to beg me to take over the main role, thanks to my incredible cuteness and popularity. Dude, you have so many events just for yourself, chill. Heads were supposed to roll for having overlooked such an amazing talent right under their noses all this time, and my future as a superstar should have been secured. As official record keeper, it falls to me to preserve the summer woe. I call this one the tragic buffoon. Foe is excited too. He's jumping around like he wants to join the race. This is finally it, Senpai. It's all been leading up to this. That's right. The only thing that stands between our racers and victory now is a single straightaway. This area may have been imprisoned on the fly after the bridge collapsed, but hey, it works to keep things going. I've tallied up the time it took each team to escape from the prison and set up a new starting grid accordingly. This time each team will burn rubber. As soon as we say go, it'll be a battle of fate where each racer will have no choice but the trust in their luck. There'll be no interference from enemies, and no tricky corners. All each team's gotta do is floor it to make it to the finish line straight ahead. No drift turns or anything. A final leg for the ages. Free of cheap tricks, where the winner will be obvious to anyone watching. And we'll get to see how it all Jesus, that's a hard sentence. And we'll get to see how it all shakes out after a word from our sponsors. It's been one hell of a long race, folks, but at last, it's time to separate the winners from the losers. Listen up, all of you waiting on the starting grid. Look back at everything that's happened during this race. We do need Salter's doggo to appear again. The 4 areas you worked so hard to cross, the countless trials you overcame with your trusty vehicles. You should all be fired up by those irreplaceable summer memories. But if you were here, it will all have been worth it. If you lose, then it was all for nothing. So you can't go giving up now, can you? To all you fierce competitors who've made it this far, this goddess salutes you. I can't wait to see what happens, and not just for my own personal reasons. I swear to you all as the goddess of beauty, whoever wins this race will be nothing less than the best summer servant. That's our Ishtar. She really knows how to get people fired up right to the end. Still, it certainly looks like that worked. The Ishtar Temple at the finish line will serve as the victory gate. Try to be the first one to cross it. This is it. Get ready to begin the official last race of the Ishtar Cup. Death Jail Summer Escape, Maeve's Prison of Sin and Death 2019! Full throttle of victory. Team Nero. Oh, really? Really, did Umu win? That's who it should be. Well done, Drama Queen. We may not be far ahead, but we are in the lead. The Red Venus's acceleration is one of its greatest strengths. However, there are 2 other vehicles in this race who could still beat it in a pure contest of speed if we're not careful. Friends in Nobunaga's. You got that right. No more games. I'm in it to win it. Pipe organ gal. You know, this has been on my mind for a bit. Aren't we just a little too much alike? I hear you, Nobu. I totally get it. There's something infuriating about people being almost exactly like you, right? You can't help but fear then loathe them, yeah? Now that you finally get the pain I feel having to deal with people copying my face and personality, let's kick it into high gear. Eat up Nobu's Atsumori and drive as fast as you can. Red Rocket. This time, I'll open up the wings and leave our competition in the dust. Oh no, you don't, you fools. Hey, what the hell? Attacking us while we're transforming? Rude! Isn't that against the rules? Oh crap, we're falling over. Stand us back up, Racer X. Throttle those controls like they're a saber. Don't worry, I've got this. I've just got to use the steering wheel to land a counterattack in the direction we're falling in. Now's my chance. Your left's wide open. She got alongside me while I was distracted by Nobunaga on our right. Well done. Excellent strategy, Fran. You're going to make a wonderful racer someday. Would that be a wonderful vehicle brain? Well, I suppose it doesn't matter if it's the racer or the vehicle that excels. All that matters is being top-notch. Still, don't you think you're being a little too courteous? A true race is like a joust. You're supposed to throw down a gauntlet when you pass your opponent. For example, raining down a hail of bullets upon a vulnerable flank. Salty maid. While eating a popsicle. Why not? I'm gonna make my meow. Unbelievable. She truly did manage to strike down all of M's bullets. And with nothing but a wooden mop. I suppose it goes to show, wooden shouldn't trifle with a British maid. Incredible. No wonder she's Britain's legendary king. It seems my pea shooter is unequal to the task. But what about a rocket? Take this. The dynamics of an... We're losing our balance. No NPs, no! Oops. Ah, stupid Papa! Professor! My apologies, I'm afraid I lost myself in the moment. There is something about her name I simply couldn't abide. Well done, Salty Maid, but the other teams are catching up. I am trusting you to handle our defense. Okay. I cannot understand a word you are saying, but I can tell what you are thinking. We shall pass any who dare get in front of us. If anyone gets alongside us, we shall send them flying. And no matter how far apart from the pack we may stand, we shall not let off the accelerator until we have crossed the finish line. Is that not right? Right. Smiling, am I? I see. I had not noticed it myself, but I suppose I am having fun. I may not care for you, but it has been quite an enjoyable running this... Whoops. But it has been quite enjoyable running this race together. We are truly like two sisters with the same goal. I have never enjoyed myself this much in any other race to date. I trust this goes without saying, but do not let your guard down. The race is coming to an end. There is no telling what sort of surprises we may yet face. Worry not, partner. I shall take care of everything. I have no fear whatsoever that we will lose to our rivals. After all, the greatest enemy I must defeat is you, not them. The closing ceremony. Are you playing FGL? No? You should. Don't you want an Ishtar?
I do, but she's so far away from me.
That's not true. You're not even watching the cutscenes. You'll go super quick if you do that. You like do a mission in between each of the digging sections and then, yeah. Goal! Congratulations, you're the winners! Yahoo! I'm a number one! Applaud until your hands go numb. Wow, the excitement here is palpable. We're so lucky we were able to see the end of this race, this close to the finish line, Senpai. Looks like there's still some time until the victory ceremony. Everyone's still taking it all in. Huh? Was that thunder? Odd, it was really sunny here at the racetrack just a moment ago. Is this more like some kind of crazy summoning ritual? What the? Are those storm clouds? Hello, it's me, Artoria. They're coming straight towards us, almost as if they have a will of their own. Dude, you pissed off that tornado. That's a hell of a storm. Hurry, kid. Hurry, kids. Hey, kids. Hurry back up. Oh, wait. Oh, Beowulf's saying this. That's a hell of a storm. Hey, kids. Hurry up and get back to Chaldea. I knew that sounded off for the voice I was using. Thank you for the subscription. Those gale winds aren't just gonna blow around physical objects. That lightning can even destroy spirit origins. It's a quaking, cracking criminal Anderson. Why does this have to happen now? Right after I got the special celebratory champagne. Why are you giving nursery rhyme champagne? That thunder sounds like Gozu Tenno. Don't tell me that's Raiko. I'm getting out of here while my head's still attached to my shoulders. Ibaraki's such a fraidy cat. Me, I'm the pinnacle of elegance. That kind of lightning is no big deal at all. I see that sort of thing on Mount Janos all the time. What the hell was that? It zapped me all the way down to my tail. Come on, Mashu, we need to evacuate. I agree, Master. There's something strange about this storm. That was perfect! Everything went just as planned. I'm so perfect I almost scare myself. Was that Ishtar? Ah, Senpai. You mustn't go back to the racetrack. Go on, if you don't want to get caught up in this, you'd better run away. Don't worry, I'm not heartless. I'll spare your lives. But please note that any refunds for bets placed will only be given to servants still at the racetrack, and tickets for any heroic spirits who run away will be considered null and void. That's what she's after. If you got a problem with that, then take it up with the most ancient of laws. No matter what the era, the house always wins. All gambling is rigged to the advantage of whoever's hosting it. If you didn't know what that meant before, hopefully it's become crystal clear by now. That's just scamming people out of their money. Oh, what's that, Sarah? I could have sworn I heard you asking for divine punishment of the worst kind. So basically, she is, she's Delightworks right now. Senpai, it's dangerous here. Lightning could strike at any moment. Oh, don't worry about that, Mashu. I won't go zapping you after you both helped me out so much. As long as you don't get in my way anymore, that is. Oh! Is that an earthquake? No, I don't think this is an ordinary earthquake. You're right. This is the earth itself crying out in pain. It's being sacrificed in order to make my companion. I mean, come on. Did you really figure me for the kind of chump who'd use all her money on charity? It was all a ritual leading up to this moment. That's right. I couldn't care less who came in first. All I wanted was to have each team drive their hearts out while they completed the race. To make sure the parts I had each team install in their vehicles all ended up here. After their tires carved a ton of magical energy into the Venus textures I placed all over this land. I thought there was something fishy about all this. Did you know, Sarah? I knew I saw potential in a promising future in you, Master. But you still didn't know exactly what I was up to, did you? I'll be nice and throw you a bone here. First, check out the true form of my Ishtar temple. Is that a giant ATM? The Ishtar temple was just a front. This is the top secret, painstakingly constructed heart of the operation, the Ishtar Quantum Power System, or Ishtar QPS. Hold it right there. We cannot simply stand idly by through all of this, whatever this is. We overheard what you were saying. What is all this? Is it something to do with the parts installed in our vehicles? Something to do with them. They were the whole point of all this. Speaking of which, I'll be taking them back now. Huh? I didn't put any Steam command like that. Ishtar's part just came off of Babbage's body. I wish my body could combine and detach. I wonder if they'd include a diagram showing me how to cast off parts like that at the end of the book. Those parts are coming off our vehicles all by themselves. Is that thing pulling them in? Kyogoku may never have needed such a harness, but I still question what this is all about. Our vehicle just completely fell apart after that thing we jammed in somewhere was just ripped out. I don't know how it managed to stay together all this time. Oh well, it can't be helped. Those parts aren't just flying away. I'm sensing tremendous magical energy from that device. See you later, thanks for stopping in. There we go, it's coming together nicely. And it's all thanks to you guys driving me over my Venus textures. You guys driving over my Venus textures. The tire marks you all carved onto this land while you were desperately trying to outrun one another function just like the kind of magical sunning circle. And this little doohickey is designed to gather up all the magical energy expanded during the race. At the same time, the parts I had you install in your vehicle secretly stored the heat created by the friction of your magical energy-propelled tires running across my textures. That's a loaded sentence. Which in turn completed the preparations for the excited state for each part. Oh, that's funny. As soon as their vehicle fell apart, that's when you were making all those plate noises.
Oh.
It's also deliciously perfect. Soon, Operation Rebuild Gugalanna will be complete. Gugalanna? Gugalanna, the Bull of Heaven, and the divine beast that once served Ishtar. But when we were in Uruk, I thought she told us she had lost it somewhere. Now that I look back on it, I've spent a long time waiting for this day. The Queen of Kur stole all the best parts for herself, even though I'm the Queen of Heaven. The other goddesses all pitied me, calling me pathetic just because I lost my trump card, the Bull of Heaven. Goldie would laugh at me and say things like, "Well, of course the Bull of Heaven left you. Who'd want a master that was built like a washboard?" It's been a long and humiliating road to get here, but at last, I finally reached my goal. You there, don't you look at me like that. This is not just about taking my frustrations out on others. Don't worry, since I'm the highest class of goddess there is, I'll tell you what was really going on with this race. Up until now, I would spend all my free time searching for Gugalanna or trying to resummon him. Anything I could think of to get him back, basically. Considering how tight we were, it should have only been a matter of time until he came back to me. But no matter how hard I tried, he never came home. I couldn't find him anywhere. I couldn't summon him. I couldn't even sense his breathing. I realized that I hadn't just lost him. Either he was taken someplace my authority doesn't reach, or disappeared after the connection between divine spirits and humanity was completely severed, and his role had been completed, right? Yeah, Reen isn't flat. Gilgamesh is a dipshit. Exactly. Which means it wasn't my fault that I lost to Gugalanna and Uruk. At that point, he had already become detached from me, so it was no wonder I wasn't able to summon him again. Gugalanna had returned to heaven. It was a gift from my father, but he had earned his retirement. I had no problem with that, really. So I had a change of heart and decided to take a different tack. If the first Gugalanna was broken, I could just make another. What? Then you were really trying to make another divine beast? Like on the Demiurge? Yep. If Dad could do it, no reason I can't. I mean, how many times do you think I've come this close to destroying Mesopotamia? Maybe you guys didn't take me seriously since I've really only showed my good side, but this is who I really am. A goddess among goddesses who collects authority from every other god and uses it as ornamentation. The most powerful divine spirit ever, Ruler Ishtar. Incredible. That divine beast really is starting to incarnate. Singularity or not, it's amazing that she was able to pull this off all on her own. Oh man, I definitely wasn't taking this seriously enough. Ishtar, I regret my error, and stand in awe. Da Vinci! Well, this whole race ritual did have a pretty big mystery to it right from the beginning. I told myself that Ishtar was odd, but her ways would naturally be odd too, and just let it go, but... I guess I really didn't see this twist coming. Basically, this whole race was nothing more than a way of creating a new Gugalanna, right? I fail to see how this is funny. Sorry about that. You gotta understand, we geniuses don't get many chances to have our expectations exceeded like this. It's sort of novel. I mean, it's just so much fun. I mean, how do we not get excited when we finally get to experience actually being surprised by a twist for once? That said, I know I need to keep that under control this time around. The surprise is over now, and it's time to deal with this mess. Well, well, that's some big talk, Da Vinci. Didn't you just say you were standing in awe of me? I did, and I still am. I'm feeling regret and awe. But for the Bull of Heaven, not you. Unfortunately for you, Ishtar, you're still just a pseudo-servant, using a human as a vessel. Thank you for the subscription. Your spirit origin is A rank at best. Suffice to say that we can handle anything you can throw at us. That said, the severity of the beating coming your way may change depending on what you decide to do with your constructed bovine friend. More big talk, huh? Alright then, let me just go ahead and finish up building my Bull of Heaven. And then I'll show you just how terrifying I can really be. First, I'll use Ishtar QPS to put together the different living body parts overflowing with magical energy, with an immature organism as the nucleus. Here it comes. This is the birth of my new Gugalanna. Gugalanna Mark II. Ah, there we go. That's where that CG comes from. Hey. 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 What's a dead meme? Fine. Well, we'll figure this out. Come on, game. There we go.
Let me in. Let me in. Do not deny me the game.
If my Wi-Fi died, this whole stream would break down. No, it's FGO jacking off. Which seems appropriate. Damn it, Ishtar, you broke the game. Okay, time for a battle. Restricted formation, cannot use Ishtar. Damn it. Okay. So a Lancer wouldn't hurt. Honestly. Or Assassin. I'm gonna use Assassin. That should be okay. Taimanin Asagi? That one? It really is the Bull of Heaven. Oh, it's so big. So you mean all the work I did was just a ploy to bring this giant cow to life? Why didn't anyone tell me? What are you, a movie villain killing off our allies now that they've outlived their usefulness? No, if anything, it's more like agreeing to give a race promoter a cut for your winnings than having him fleece you for everything you've got. Mind if I ask a question? I get what you're really trying to make now. But is this ritual still going to serve the function you originally promised it would? That's right, this race was originally supposed to erase the singularity here. You can still do that, right? Huh. I thought goddesses never lie. That is a good question. All of the magical energy collected in this race has been poured into Gugalanna. There are no resources left that can be allocated to erasing the singularity. Much as I hate to say it, it would seem that Ishtar has deceived us and... No, I didn't. I totally accounted for this, okay? Getting my Gugalanna Mark II was all part of the plan. I always meant to use this ultra-divine beast power to take care of the singularity. I just have to get rid of the distortion, right? I'll just have him stomp on it like a roll of bubble wrap. That's too rough. It would be like using a bomb to get rid of a ketchup stain. What Mashu said, that may get rid of the singularity, but it would also wipe out Connacht along with it. Fortunately, there's still time. All Ishtar needs to do is give back the magical energy she diverted to Gugalanna. Oh-ho! So it is not too late to reverse the flow of energy, is it? The primary reason I took part in this race to begin with was to help Master restore the singularity. While I will not deny that I had reasons of my own as well, I could not allow this most important of aspects to come unraveled at the end. Yes, Master happy, best. Master not happy, bad. And I guess we all know what we have to do now, don't we? I'm glad you children are so quick on the uptake. It saves me a lot of time sharing my hard-won wisdom. Hey, I'll never stand out on the stage with this thing in the background. Of course, if we set it up so that it blows wide open and I come flying out of it like, on a wire for my grand entrance, well, that's a whole different story. A true god shouldn't be selfish, Ishtar. They should always keep their promises, even those made to inferior humans. Wait, hang on a second. When did I get to be the bad guy here? Okay, maybe I went a little too far with swindling everyone out of their bets. But in general, my getting a new Gugalanna is a good thing, right? Just imagine all that power, fighting on our side. Sure, its divine radiance might be so intense that it crushes all sorts of tangible and intangible things. But that's a small price to pay for such a big payoff. If anything, you should be thanking me for bringing him back. I mean, come on. It's like humans always say, bigger is better. Says all the supposedly flat servants, I'm guessing. So it's gonna be like that, huh? Fine, I'm not backing down after coming this far. Let's do this thing. Let's see how its materialization is coming along. Just one foreleg. That's more than enough. Ishtar mode change. She's back to a sexy archer. Taste this power for yourself and bow down before me. Soon, you wish you'll never have messed with this goddess. She's unleashing her true strength. Come on, Master. Let's stop Ishtar's misguided plan and bring this to an end. To be fair, this whole thing ate more than 80 quartz for me before I got what I wanted.
Okay.
Gather that in peace. Dude, where's your health bar, Ishtar? Jesus. I'll kill you already. Let's clean up this thought. You're filthy. That's a big fucking CG leg. Gonna take it out. Smash! Art's down. How dare you? No, don't step on her. What did Mordred do to you? Hey! Leave her alone! What did she ever do? Bulsama, step on me! Time to give this bull a bath. Time to get those feet wet. Literally! Well, that was easy as piss. The challenge quests will be something different, I'm sure. Not bad, but you're still completely outclassed. Resistance is futile. An incarcerated divine beast is law in this world. As the Queen of Heaven, I'm the only one who can control it. Gugalanna is practically invulnerable to the likes of you. You guys don't stand a chance. I'm afraid she's right, Master. Nero, Artoria Alter, and everyone else putting up a great fight are putting up a great fight, but they just don't have anything that can they just don't have anything that can bring the Bull of Heaven down. There you have it. Now just sit back and wait while Gugalanna finishes assembling. Once he's complete, I can go back to being my true self. Instead of Ishtar, I'll be Iana, and I'll have the authority to control the heavens themselves. Having an ally become stronger is normally a good thing, but I have a rather unfortunate prediction about this goddess and her plans. I'm so confident, I'm willing to wager on it. She is the type to self-destruct spectacularly by She is the type to self-destruct spectacularly by betting everything on what she is mistakenly believed to be a winning hand. No, I'm not. When I win big, and when I lose, I make sure to take my opponent with me. Isn't that literally just being self-destructive? Okay, I'll admit that case bears more than a passing resemblance to that scenario. Crud, I'm getting a bad feeling about this.
Nice try, but you can't psych me out. I've already won, no matter how you slice it. I'm not self-destructing, and you guys have no choice but to turn this around. In another minute, no, 2 minutes, I'll have... I don't think so. While you were busy focusing on your enemies in the ground. I got your bull's head, yes? This voice, this divine aura. It's the goddess of Venus, Quetzalcoatl. Gracias, Sarah. That's so sweet of you to say, if a little embarrassing. Now I'm all fired up for the last show. To thank you for cheering me on, I'll show you the essence of lucha. A neck hang into a heaven drop, on an unprecedented, gigantic scale. Quetzalcoatl is bending Gugalanna's horns? Amazing. Now she's tied them together, and... No way, is that a backbreaker into what I think it is? Quetzalcoatl, what are you doing here? I thought you had been taken out I thought you got taken out along with Maeve. I did, yes, or at least someone who looked like me did. You weren't the only one who was scheming behind the scenes, Ishtar. My request is very simple. When they break out of prison, it will be my job as the Vice Warden to go after them. When that happens, I want you to disguise yourself as me and fight in my stead. This is not to deceive Maeve, but the goddess helping the prisoners. I want her to think I'm off the board. Of course, it won't work if you just run away from them. No, basically. I want you to die for real, yes? What are you, a demon? The hell kind of deal is that? You don't like it? I see. I could kill you right now if you prefer. Right, I guess you would kill me if I refused, huh? And if you did, I wouldn't be able to fulfill the first request I accepted. So I can either die without fulfilling any requests, or die after fulfilling 2 requests, huh? Well, that's a no-brainer. Okay, lady, you've got yourself a deal. Muchas gracias. I'm glad you're such an understanding, heroic spirit, yes? You bet. But if I'm going to accept your request, I need you to come through with a suitable reward, you know? That said, I'm good on money and booze for now. Authority's nice too, but I think I've had my fill on that. When you can become anyone at all, sometimes you've got to make a conscious choice to do something for yourself. You follow me, lady? You know what it is I want more than anything? Yes, I believe I do. Very well then, nameless warrior. The next time we meet, I swear on my godhood to face you in a no-holds-barred match of strength. As you can see, I love hand-to-hand combat, so I'm sure we'll have a wonderful time, yes? Got it. Right then. You've got yourself a deal. I'll do whatever it takes to make sure your plan succeeds. And here we are. But don't feel too bad, Ishtar. It's not that my scheme was better than yours so much as his performance was just too good. That said, it's time you had a stern talking to. I understand how awful it feels to be unable to fight when something really matters, or to be helpless to save those who are in need, yes? But still, you went too far this time. As a fellow goddess of Venus, I can't just stand by and let you continue this foolishness, no. If it is beyond the capability of humanity to stop this beast, then I shall destroy it myself. Gugalanna, Bull of Heaven, and servant to the goddess of Venus, if you feel a kinship with my power, kinship, then hear me now and obey me. This drop is too much for even you. I'll drive you back into the earth and return you to your slumber. Ah! Please, no! That's a backdrop into a pile driver! I wish I could watch this. This sounds like really funny. Oh, you crushed it into the ATM machine. Okay, everyone, line up now. Closer together, please. Winning team in the middle. They've earned that. Just a moment. You there, evil aristocrat. Get out of the way. You will not be waltzing into this picture. This commemorative photo will consist of only racers and the race's administrative staff. You, goddess, stay put. Don't bother trying to get out of the frame. Good. Now hold that up so we can see it. King Gilgamesh gave this to us himself. It may be recycled, but that doesn't mean we should waste it. She is a useless goddess. No fair. I didn't do anything to deserve this kind of cruelty. I lost my fleeting authority. I lost Gugalanna, and when I get back to Chaldea, there's even a special anti-goddess punishment waiting for me. Whose idea was this, anyway? Oh, right, it was mine. Go on, Sarah, it's okay to laugh. It's just like Nero said, I'm a pathetic goddess who blew all her money on a single winning ticket that turned out to be anything but. Sorry, Ishtar, but you're not off the hook. Senpai, Ishtar seems to be genuinely repentant. And it looks like we should be able to do something about the singularity now that Gugalanna is gone. So maybe we don't need to punish her too severely? That's kind of you, Mashu, but it's okay. Even I'm fed up with this after this ordeal. I don't even care what happens to me anymore. Go ahead, do your worst. I can't stand the thought of being broke. You'll just have to save up from scratch again. Huh? Save up from scratch again? You mean? Your punishment is an official contract with me. I agree, that sounds like the best solution. Ishtar, no matter what you might say, you're still among the highest class of goddesses around. Just the fact that you're on Chaldea's side is something more precious than anything money can buy. You think so? So even though I can never call upon Gugalanna again, you still need my power? You think I'm Chaldea's true goddess of victory or something? You're plenty capable even without Gugalanna. I see. In that case, I really am sorry about all this. And I do feel better now that I know for sure Gugalanna is never coming back, so... Okay, I guess this is the first time for everything. Even a goddess working for free. I swear to you once again, I, Ishtar, officially vow to be your servant. Thanks, Ishtar. Glad to have you. My, that one came out rather well, if I do say so myself. Now I think I shall take another one focused on the Victory Cup. Will the winning team hold it up, please? Yes, there we go. Those are some lovely smiles. Alright, say cheese! And so, the summer race came to an end. We may have just run around behind the scenes, but I still feel like I'll be looking back on memories of this event for years to come. The horizon stretching out forever, the endless sky with not a single rooftop in sight. The times when Senpai and I would just stand side by side enjoying the cool breeze. The way my shirt clung to me after I sweated buckets in the heat, and even though it was heavy and unpleasant, I didn't even mind. Senpai and I running around until we were out of breath to get to the finish line. The way everyone's vehicles screamed by like thunder, their speed blowing our hair completely out of place. How cool and refreshing that felt. And then how Senpai and I saw how unkempt each other's hair was, and how much that made us laugh. Our roles may have been very mundane this time, instead of leading ones. But even so, these are still precious memories that I'll never forget. Come to think of it, this may be the longest I've ever been outside Chaldea with Senpai since I became a navigator. I guess it really would be unhealthy to spend the whole summer staying inside playing board games. I should thank Ishtar for giving us a reason to go outside. Hey, Mashu! Oh, hi, Senpai. Hi, Fo. It's time to go home. Fortunately, we were able to get rid of the singularity with the resources we secured after Quetzalcoatl stopped Gugalanna Mark II. So I guess this really does wrap everything up. Yes, of that much I'm absolutely certain. It may have been one thing after another, but this summer still turned out to be a lot of fun. I'm sure everyone else feels the same way. Give me that grill! Oh, it was all my fault.
私がはい、というわけで済んだことはこれでおしまい。ライダーイシュタル、心を入れ替えて力を貸すわ。天のお牛には乗っていないけど、小回り利くところを見せてあげる。
About limited time servants has officially joined your party. Yay! And now we have challenge quests, presumably. Oh, not quite. One more. You mean the epilogue? Epilogue is what comes after. Prologue is pro before.
ついに決着！グランドフィナーレを飾ったのは、
Oh yeah!
シンクの機体レッドヴィーナス、チームタイラントシューティンスター。ラストチェッカー。
This is a great. Oh.
みんなありがとう。ありがとう。ねえケツメイドよ、貴様も手を振らぬか。せっかくの凱旋だぞ。
こうか。何を笑っている。私とて空気は読むし、声援は素直に嬉しいぞ。
そうか。であれば読む嬉しい。では行くぞ。せーの。
ああ、せーの。祝完全勝利。
Our supremacy is clear for all to see now. It feels good to win this, to win first place by a decisive margin. Not that I ever believed it would turn out otherwise. Nonetheless, I could not have done this without Sarah's support and your capacity for violence. Well done, Salty Maid. Our success in fending off our fearsome rivals is due entirely to our teamwork. Indeed, and I am grateful to you as well. I originally approached you merely so we could serve as a human shield if necessary, or you could, but your performance exceeded my expectations. The way you notice small details, even as you ignore them and consistently choose the most ostentatious and dangerous course of action. Just this once, I dare say it was responsible for our greatest achievement here. It is thanks to you that I managed to secure first place. The crowd's cheers are yours to enjoy. Now go on and head to the winner's podium. A victory parade set to last 3 days and 3 nights awaits you. Ha ha ha! It shall be a glorious celebration, a lavish victory gala singing my praises. However, while that is most generous of you, wait just a moment. What would be the point of my ascending the podium on my own? Did you not say this is our victory? We still have to pour champagne on each other. Oh. Give an interviewer asked to share the secret of our victory. Smile at each other. Say something like, what else? Our strong bond that let us suppress our burning desire to rub the other out at the first chance. I want to see you guys rub each other off at the first chance. And proceed to hit on one another with bouquets of roses. Do you not wish to do that? Dude, you had me at champagne over yourselves. No, tempting though that sounds, I shall leave the glory to you. I will simply accept the Holy Grail and take my leave. After all, Sarah is waiting fervently for my report. I will only cheer for you. What a lovely thing to say. It makes me want to buy popsicles by the case. Your wish for thunderous applause, correct? That holds no appeal to me, I am afraid. You shall have the honor and I shall have the prize. That is what we agreed upon when we formed this team. Now I must rent a motorhome and head for that river. There a maid and her master shall relax by the water's edge, under a clear blue sky. There could be no more kingly ending than that. It took all my strength of will to focus on the race and keep that image from my mind. Hold it. When did I say I would let you have the Holy Grail? I shall be handing that to Master myself. You may have the prize money. Oh, you may have the prize money, so stay away from the rest. For that matter, stop daydreaming. I will only cheer for you, my foot. Master promised to cheer only for me, directly and in person. She even pounded the wall behind me when she did so. I knew you were a woman lost in her own mind, but I did not know you had gone so far as to install a VR function. Do you truly believe Master has the guts for something like that? Are you certain you were not merely daydreaming? No, I was not. For some reason, she told me she wished for me to win this race, and I wished to grant her request. It was that very passion that led me to this theatrical essence. How else could you explain my class changing just like that? Surely you must also have experienced something similar. That is true. In fact, I underwent my own class change for much the same reason. However, you and I are still nothing alike. So what if Master allegedly pounded the wall or not? When she approached me, she took my hands in hers and gazed into my eyes. There were even flower petals swirling in the air. Flower petals, truly. Truly. You too would have thought it a paradise, though looking back upon it, it seems extremely unnatural. Oh, I am so jealous. I too want to see Sarah surrounded by swirling flower petals just once. However, before that happens, there are two pressing matters I must resolve. The first one, naturally, is to unleash divine judgment upon Sarah for her two-timing. And the second, naturally, is to eradicate the interloper that stands before me. I was just thinking the same thing. It seems we are of one mind, drama queen. If we calm ourselves and consider this rationally, it should be clear that all of this was Ishtar's plot the whole time. But that does not change the fact that you stand in my way. We were not able to settle our score during the race, but there is nothing preventing us from doing so now. We are indeed of one mind on this. This shall be the ultimate end to our race. There was but one Holy Grail, and there can only be one winner. Whoever emerges victorious from this battle shall be the true King of Summer. There we go. That's all the crazy shit. Inner courtyard. Let's do the ones that give me my Ishtar shit first. Okay, so we're fighting riders. Okay. Hmm. $850 St. Courts, all swimsuits rip. Oh boy. Let me assemble a team worthy of the cause. Oh. Where are you, Mashu? I need you. You're so pretty. There we go. You don't need that. Go for assassins. Okie dokie. Let's go. I've got someone else doing that for me. Kimetsu no Yaiba, Breath of the Fire God. You know, I haven't kept up with that show, but I know it's pretty. So wait, do we get the cutscenes later, or is that it? I don't know. Can you watch all the cutscenes in your Caldea Gate thing, or your, sorry, the My Room? Hmm. Yeah, let's do this. Let's get our assassins out in front and center. Not bad, we already broke her first form. Yeah, I worked my butt off for this Shiki. She's one of my favorite servants and characters in all of anime. She was like a fucking chainsaw sword ripping through them, dude. Yeah, I thought these were supposed to be challenge quests. Unless there's someone hiding behind this whole batch of soldiers. You poked the wrong pharaoh.
つまらない。
神々を軽んじる者、ファラオを愚弄する者、お前たちの罪、ここで注がれる。スネフェル・イオテルナイル、特別スイシーダ。あれなめ彦に行ってみた。
罠だ。罠だ。物理で殴るだけで戦うんだ。
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go for Saber Shaker the second time around.
破ってみせる。
そこだ。
構いません。そうですか。構いませんが。神罰と心得なさい。おいでませ。
Did you know we know who Amari's servant was? I don't know who you're referring to.
「神々を軽んじる者、ファラオを愚弄する者、お前たちの罪、ここで注がれる。スネフェル・イオテルナイル。
罠だ。
Aha, Maeve was hiding in the back. But you know what? That ain't so bad. I was ready for you.
こうしてくれましょう。
Is Ely's mom coming back? Probably. I imagine we'll get that Fate Zero event eventually.
ああ、
構いませんが。
あいつ。直視。俺の前に立つんじゃない。
Off with your armor,
参ります。
dastardly woman.
どうにしようかな。どうしてくれましょう。構いませんが。構いません。そうですか。
My waiver can get charmed, yes.
神罰と心得なさい。おいでませ。
Bye bye!
どうしてくれましょう。
やれやれ。
お供参ります。なんと生意気。どうにしよう。
Don't poke her.
ファラオの意向の
Oh, she did that again. I forgot she does that. Oh well.
参ります。
Happy Gucci.
あいつ。
待ってました。 神々を軽んじる者、ファラオを愚弄する者、お前たちの罪ここで注がれる。スネフェル・イオテレナイル。なんなのよどれにしようかな。待ってました。ご褒美になっちゃうかしら。
You know what? Good job, Maeve. Good job, Maeve. Who are you gonna try and screw? If it didn't hurt so much, I wouldn't mind. What you doing, baby? Are you sleepy?
I gotta sleep.
I understand. It is.
I'm missing 3 hours of sleep.
Me too. Well, maybe not that much. Hello? Hello?
Loading.
Let's try this again. Wake up! I'm about to finish this mission. I didn't know I'd get stuck in a loading screen. From hell. You just turned in for the rage quit? Yeah. Well, it wasn't the rage quit so much as I have invincibility shit, and I didn't know she was gonna pull any of that. How long does it gonna take before I get to the game? There we go. Thank you. Maeve might be intrigued with all the dick play. Now, if she were to choose to fuck Nito Kreese, I really would not blame her. She'd have good taste. Who's she gonna fuck tonight? Let's find out. Ah, Shiki. You're a woman of culture. Maybe you thought she was the most manly of the bunch. 'Tis a reasonable perception. The thumbnail pic? I don't have a source on it right now. Came back from work. We just finished off the event. And now we're doing challenge quests to get Ishtar pieces. Scrawny clown? Maeve ain't no scrawny clown. She's prettier than that. Give me that ticket. Yes. So we'll come back to you. The hell is that thing? Oh, wait, what was that item for?
脱獄であれレースはレ
What
ース
did that item do for
レ
me,
ース主
huh?
催者として全力で応援するわ
That wasn't one of these things. What did that get me?
脱獄
If anyone
囚の
knows what that
朝
thing
は
does, let me know.
脱獄であれレースはレース
Because these weird fireballs are what I should be going after. That's the item for the Ishtar copy? That doesn't make any sense. Maeve's alternate costume, that's what it is. Yes, no, it's Maeve's costume, that's what that thing was.
一気火星に滅ぼしてく
Except I don't have Maeve, so I'll hang on to it for now. Really, just a battle against you? Okay. Okay. That's how it's gonna be. I might have regretted bringing, or not bringing Merlin along for the ride. Hey, please call Ariel. I'm occupied. It does look kind of like a naughty band geek uniform, don't it?
Celebratory. 罠
Hello. Have I seen Hero the Dents? I did see one of those actually. That kind of amateur animation with stuff. It was pretty cool.
待ってました。なんだ。
Is Enkidu's Noble Phantasm single target? Can't remember. Nice. All right. Hey, Mashu. Have I seen the 4th anniversary video? Oh yeah. I've seen that, and I've seen the Babylonia prologue. It's all good shit. And you know, Elmoloi Case Files is freaking brilliant too. There's just so much fate right now. It's overload. You went there? That's pretty cool. Well, in Japan they do call it goth loli, to be fair. That is the actual term. But yes, gothic Lolita is not the same thing as what we would think of as loli. Completely different. God, Mashu is just like the queen of defense. How many turns do I still have for this attack up? Yeah, 1 turn. Damn it. Damn it. Oh well, it's all because he won't fucking break! It was great seeing Luvia. Luvia definitely needed more screen time. What did you just do to yourself? What was that, Bob? What was that, Bob? What did you just do? You little cheater. Oh, immune to all debuffs. Whatevs. Whatever. What do you mean summer gear for best Kohai? I don't see how Spring Song can skip anything. given how much Lost Butterfly had already, like they've got so much through in that story. It's pretty much just the finale now. I'm pretty sure they have time to fit everything they were gonna fit in. You're gonna get a plate of meatballs. Sounds yummy. We do have a swimsuit, Mashu. We do. Oh, fuck yeah! Bye-bye! Well, okay, so I already have Mashu's skin. I'm just not putting it on because I like her default better. Thank you, Hexion Gamer. Have a wonderful day. You think Strange Fake is going to be animated? Maybe once they finish the damn light novels. How much do you know about everything Lost Belts and Grand Servants? I know of the concept of them all. I don't know the events and details of each Lost Belt. Okay, so there was that. Ah, this is the one where you said to bring a moon cancer. Hey, baby! Hey, baby, baby. Is baby anywhere? Go crazy, baby. Where are you when we need you oh so much? The game's having connection issues today. Come on, game. Come on, game. Do, 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 do. How many times must I press the button? Carpal tunnel. Hippolyta, yes, I want to see more of her. We need more Amazons. Hey, I got in. I think. Maybe. I got through one of the loading screens. Now I get to go through the next loading screen, then another loading screen. It's the connection to the game, and not the connection to the Wi-Fi. Okay, I was about to do this one, and I was, again, looking for a BB. So no one's using the BB. There we go. And I have my own BB. Where is she hanging out? Boom. Now, what is your NP type? Are you a buster? No, you're not a buster. Moraine Arts. Hey, I got a perfect craft essence for that. Swimsuit Mashu. It's wonderful. I love it. She's swimming with Foe. I don't know how the hell Foe can pull that off, but I will not complain. Hello. No! No! I'm just gonna sit here and hit the button until it works. Wonder how many times, yeah, so what'd you all think of Babylonia Episode 0? I play Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle very occasionally, just so I can play as the Ruby characters of the tank. I don't know much. Oh, no, I saw that. The guy who turns into a tank or whatever. That was fucking weird. I have no interest. Hey, it worked. Alright, you crazy doggo. I thought it was fantastic. It got a lot of the stuff out of the way that we really need to have seen. Move invincible and a foot stun. That'll be nice for later. Increase critical strike. Gather it for yourself. And remove debuffs, restore HP. Well, we don't have no debuffs yet. Let's just build up a charge. I'm afraid if Funimation doesn't go with the Aniplex actors, they can go fuck themselves. That's my one take on that. Disrespect for some Blaze Blue? Not really. I like the Ruby characters, but I don't know. Oh, he's a separate character. I didn't understand that. Yes, I'm watching El Malloy Case Files. It's fun. It's very fun. The latest episode was the best so far. And Rongo Miniat's pretty badass too. Dude, get off me, Wolf. Get off me, bro. Alright, let's see here. Who? Let's do that. That should do, Prinny. Funimation is the one that has the exclusive rights to Fate Grand Order Babylonia, dude. They're pouring it off from sites like Crunchyroll. So far, anyway. Though it could be nice because then maybe it will actually be affordable. That's always a good thing. This feels really weird, injecting a dog with a syringe. It feels like we're putting him to sleep, and it's really depressing. Dude, Crunchyroll's got its issues, but it's still an extremely convenient way to get your hands on anime. I love when everything that says it's gonna restore HP does, like, jack shit. Yeah, they have. Like, stuff like Tales of, Zestiria. They went ahead and used them.
つまん
罰ゲームです。
罠だ。
I don't know. Sentai Filmworks got their hands on, Prisma Ilia.
では 物理で殴るだけの戦いじゃ。
見たい。
これぞ大軍師の究極陣地。破ってみせる。
Well, we are beating the shit out of the dog. Yeah. Yeah.
私の神は世界を泥にしてファーストキューピッドクレンザー。
How do you pay for food or rent? I am curious. Do you pay either of those? Because those cost 1,000,000 times more than Crunchy Boy. You useless. Oh, good. We did get a stun off. Yeah, I'm definitely more excited about the Grand Blue Fantasy games. Those are looking phenomenal. Okay, well, our doggo we cannot hold off the doggo anymore, so he's gonna kill at least one of us. Whatever. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, I don't mind reading manga. I'm just not a big light novel guy. Alright, doggo. Show me your worst. Did you kill the one with the noble phantasm? Yeah. You sly dog. You sly buster. But that's why we got... Ooh, shik. You've unleashed. You've unleashed the wrath of Shiki. And now you die. Die! I'm just saying that that's a particularly rare circumstance. That of all the expenses anyone would ever have for someone who does pay all the bills, easily the cheapest thing among them is Crunchyroll, and if you consider that versus buying other stuff, it literally is extremely affordable compared, you know, obviously there's piracy, but you can't really compare the two in that regard because one is piracy. But yeah, there are criticisms that Crunchyroll spends a lot of its budget doing their own stupid shit, which I don't appreciate. They should literally be 100% devoted to the anime and nothing more. Okay, so we defeated the doggo. Assassins. Casters. Okay, well, I know what I'm gonna do. I don't really have any attack casters, though. I've always wanted Sangjang. Guardian Spice can fuck itself. That shit's not anime. That should do it. Yeah, well, Netflix fucking gets their greedy claws on anime and then they don't release it on Blu-ray.
Yoshi, 戦いだ。苦手だけど全力でいこうか。
では。では。
お待たせ。夢のように片付けよう。この辺りいじった方がいいんじゃないか。
Yeah, I want my Violet Evergarden. Those sons of bitches.
動輪の神髄お見せしましょう。
オーソン。
メズ観音。
Although, I heard that, didn't they get Seven Deadly Sins Blu-rays out at one point? Yes, this is the Merlin who gave Artoria a D. In biology. Huh? Wait, why am I doing... Oh. Well, too late. Bum bum bum. That was weird. No noble phantasm gauge. Okay. We'll play that way.
いいお望みのままに。どうかな。柄ではないんだけどね。
Jesus. Hey. You crazy. You crazy. Don't hurt her. Leave her alone.
王の花、お望みのままに。星の宇宙に。
Why can't you watch the version of Evangelion they have? Is it region lock?
そうです。柄ではないんだけどね。
本格治療を開始。殺見。 任せて。なんの
計略だ。
あなたには治療が必
Would you just leave her alone?
要。痛みは生命活動の証です。
お任せ。夢のように片付けよう。
よーし、そこ狙うからね。五輪の真髄お見せしましょう。
いいとも。
There is a drawing of a female Merlin, and it is gorgeous. Someone drew it. I don't think it was Takeuchi, but someone did, and it was really, really pretty.
医者の
どうか
化粧。
それよったそれよったはっはっ
I figured he was gonna do that. Let's have a change of plans. It's because they decided to stop allowing people to access accounts via more than one device. Oh. Yeah, they did do that, didn't they? Let's see, is this gonna work, Merlin? Is this gonna work for you, boy?
化粧。
柄ではないんだけどね。
No, that was supposed to kill her. God damn it. Well, who else is using the account? Can't you just plan your Evangelion watching around somebody else? Maybe at like ungodly hours of the night. Well, I think Netflix spent a lot of money to get their greedy hands on Evangelion.
どうかな。
化粧。
それよったそれよったへい
ではでは
I mean, yeah, I mean, I could go ahead and do this shit without the restart, but it's way the fuck more convenient.
Butsuri
王の話をするとしよう。お望みのままに。
これぞ大軍師の究極の陣地。
And it's more about testing my options.
破ってみせる。
Well, that was a long call.
星の宇宙に物見の腕。楽園の端から君に聞かせよう。
Why can't he pick up directions? You said his cellular's not doing shit.
どうかな。
Tricky, tricky.
この辺りいじった方がいいんじゃないか。
待ってました。なんの
Well, this raid ain't gonna last too much longer, because yes, Musashi and her crit power! I love it. Musashi, you're wonderful.
あれやったはっふっ
This is probably gonna kill him.
つまらん
いいとこ
任せて。
罠
どうか
The challenge quests for these Ishtar parts are not half bad.
うどん食べに行くか。
Another vendor. Okay. I can get it. Anyone got their moon cancer up and about? Hey, baby. How far are they from the airport? Okay. I forgot they're doing a pickup, so that gives them more time. I want a BB. Damn it. There we go. Yeah, there's no official Merlin prototype. Udon is wonderful. Although I prefer ramen if I'm going to choose between various noodles. Or yakisoba, something like that. Snakes are the new black. Okay, now I get why people were saying that shit.
Oh, that's a challenge quest. I was like, I just did that one. I'm like, nope, I did not do that one.
Yeah, these all have 3, but they're not as bad. They don't feel that bad. What? These are moon cancers. Hey, BB! I know. How did I get 2? No, one of them's a support. Alrighty. We are ready to smack you down. Actually, no, let's do you. See how that works. Inject the snake! Isn't Merlin the same in every world? Not necessarily. BB for Bibbidi Bobbidi. Not quite.
罰ゲームです。
You petrified my waifu. How dare you?
How dare you?
オーセロとつまらん
残酷に冷酷に
計略だ。
天です。
無駄だ。
I think she's the only moon cancer right now.
苦しむがいい。
物理で殴るだけが戦いじゃ。
残酷に冷酷にです。
これぞ大軍師の究極陣地。破ってみせる。
天です。
It's not going the way I wanted it to.
怖い。天です。
Oh, Ganesha, later on. Oh, that makes so much sense. Needless to say, I have no interest in that servant. What is the Gorgon's NP, by the way? Let's see if I can stall it as much as possible. Yay!
ラスボス後輩なのです。私の変身、私の変身。怖い。ビビーチャンネル。
Oh yeah, and Summer BB, of course.
ですがご安心を。ビビーチャンネル。ファーストキューピッドプレッシャー。ビビーチャンネル。これはいけません。ですがご安心を。ビビーチャンネル。
Cool, I got her through the second break stage. And now she's big! She got big! You're my only hope. Yes, we got the stun, baby! Why doesn't she attract you at all? Oh shit. Had I been thinking of this better, I could have avoided this. Oh well.
です気がしません。
私の前に立つな。
That was her noble phantasm?
先輩以外の人に
I thought she had like
騙されるなんて
an actual animation.
逃がさぬ。
I guess that might be her smaller version. How the fuck did you survive that? Okay. Okay. I'm not gonna complain about that.
シールドエフェクト発揮します。はい、
ああ、
私の変
吐き気がする。
身痛いですか？ふっ
直視。死。俺の前に立つんじゃない。
ビビーチャンネル。これはいけません。ですがご安心を。ビビーチャンネル。ファーストキューピッドプレッシャー。
もう苦しむがいい。
新名いきはい。それはすべての傷、すべての怨恨を癒す我らが故郷。権限せよ、ロード・キャメロット。ふっこれで倒れて。
She put guts on! No!
苦しむがいい。
私の変身見たいですか？
ああ、吐き気がす
ビビーチャンネル。これはいけません。ですがご安心を。ビビーチャンネル。ファーストキューピッドプレッシャー。
Hello!
る。直視。死。俺の前に立つんじゃない。
罰ゲームです。
Bam! Have BB heal herself? It wouldn't have done that much, but yeah, that would have helped her survive.
なんとか
Potentially dying right there. Good job, BB. You have served me well. So it looks like now I just have the one challenge quest left, which sounds like the big boy. We'll see how that works. Alright, let's do this shit. I have no idea how hard this is. Lancers, huh? Oh, it's Ishtar versus Gugalanna. Oh, okay. Well, good thing I brought anti-divine god killer Skah. I'm curious to see how much this is gonna fuck her up. Oh. Oh, damn. Look at that. So much for you, Ishtar. Jeez. The whole thing was a fucking joke. Alright, let's swap you with Shiki. No, they never give a free 5-star. They get a paid guaranteed 5-star. A couple of times, like twice a year, I hear. Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be a bitch. I get that vibe already. Oh, bye-bye waiver, jeez. Oops. You know, I'm actually okay with this, though.
グリボルクオールカラティブ。力を示せ。ロスカサハニ。
Oh, he's gonna debuff me, huh?
不器用は終わりだ。
Great.
先に行ってる。いいぜ。やればいい。マッキョ深淵の H。 ああ、あいつやれ。俺の前に立つんじゃない。不器用は終わりだ。先に行ってる。
Bye bye, Shiki. I'm so sorry.
いい迷惑。
シールドエフェクト発揮します。
はい、おま行きます。甘い。さあ、覚悟なさい。はい。任せ。ああ。はっ。主の御業をここに。
Wait, are those cats for good fortune on the background?
我が同胞を守りたまえ。指のしてエテル
Maybe? Yeah, that is those cats. Yeah, it's the lucky Neckos for good fortune. Yeah, you're right. Absolutely. So you can do this.
シールドエフェクト発揮します。シールドエフェクト発揮します。これですね。ではこれを。
マッキョ深淵の H。 およそ私に殺せぬものなどない。行くぞ。任せ。ああ。 きやがってリボルクオルタラティブ。力を示せロスカサハリ。
Wait a second. I thought the gay Bolg fucking stunned him. God damn it. I did it again. I forgot gay Bolg does that. Oof. Shame on me. We are all dead.
行きます。任せよ。
Taboo.
ああ。やー
It's okay. I was planning on using command seals anyway. Wait, that was it? Alright. I'll take it. No, she doesn't always stun. It's still up to random chance. Which is why maybe her stun rate has gotten better over time? I don't know. Bye-bye, Shisha. Looks like I'm stalling. Okay, it might have been debuff immunity. The hell does it mean 500%? You can only have 100% chance rate to actually make any fucking sound. My stun team's actually, or my stall team's actually doing pretty well.
きます。はい、了解です。
It was just stalling the live stream.
倒れて。
Oh, you got her. Fuck. Still so close to breaking him. John, you can do it. You can do it.
そこです。
Yay, we broke him. One more hit. Let's see how much you got. Ooh, that's a lot of HP. Oh shit. You get a lot of turns now, don't you, boy? Cheating little fuck.
主の見業行きます。はい、お任せを。
Ugh. Stall teams. We're doing a stall team. I mean, as soon as he kills me, I'm gonna unleash full power. But I like to see just how far I can go.
そこです。
Because
覚悟なさい。
the holy version is quite useful. Freaking Gugalanna looks like bad, like N64 quality graphics right there. John, you are a fucking trooper. Look at you. Look at you go. Look at you go. As soon as you remove that stupid stun lock off of you. Yeah, the designs for Gugalanna are pretty cool. It's kind of like a weird bone sphinxish looking thing. She's probably not gonna survive this. At least she's still got the defense buff on. That might do it. Nope. Nope. It was a valiant effort. It's a valiant effort. I summoned that! So I'm gonna bring my Shiki back. Pump her with buffs. That was pretty good. Look at that. Not bad at all. Not bad at all.
つ遅い。そうか、あいつあんの遅い。そこだ。
It's over, bullshit.
夢の終わりだ。あいつやれやれ。直視。俺の前に立つんじゃない。修行にかまけたばかりでこの始末とは。
Give me that crystal! Alrighty, that's all of them, isn't it? I've done them all. Challenge quests, no more. Alright, let's go to the shop. Let's go shopping!
面会に行くの？それじゃお土産補充してく？秘密の取引じみてきたわね。
ようこそダヴィンチちゃんの強化ラボへ。
Nice.
そろそろクエストに。
And only 9 days left. I wonder what the fuck comes after that. We'll see. If you guys know, feel free to let me know. Let's get the real hero out here. Where's Shiki? Shiki saves the day by slicing the bull's leg. Thank you all for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to subscribe to OtakuDaiKun for more anime lists, reviews, discussions, lore videos, let's plays, and the Holy Waifu Wars. Look forward to Friday, in which I will be giving you the lore of Maeve. I will be uploading, I've got a lot of parts of this to archive, so if you missed out on any bit of my summer playthrough, look forward to it in the coming days. And until next time, celebrate your fandom.